wanted just to have a nice black soup mix.
How do you want to load them on?
Love your contents.
Oh,
It's great.
thank you.
We got one more tree to make gone before we can start to do the rest of our work today. But to dump this off, I gotta clean all that dirt off from the bottom. Stump place won't take it when it's dirty, because they throw it in a big grinder. Morning, Zach. Hey, little sharper. Yeah, I'd say. Will you close off this brand? No, it's annoying as all you know. Yesterday when I tested this little tractor. Actually, like a champ.
I'm gonna have to buy food because it's gonna find on you as soon as I. Come this way with it.
Alright, I gotta make sure that load is centered so that she'll come out of this trailer. That's a big trailer. But that's a big stump when you see it popping up to the top and it fills up the whole bass end of it. Well, let's get her gone. That's a big stump. 3 loads of stumps were $285. If I was gonna try to burn them stumps, they would have burned for 4 weeks. Not a smell of smoke. So I think that was okay. There they are. Those are going home with me. +1.
Love your content.
Oh,
Awesome. It's great.
Thank you. What's your name?
Scott.
Nice to meet you, Scott. I get to have fun with a camera every now and then.
And your content's so valuable. It's, as a landscaper, I just dig into this.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Much appreciated. Thank you. Tree planting day for me.
Nice. Big ones.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah. Biggest they got.
Yeah.
Go big or go broke, right? Nice to meet ya. God, these are gorgeous trees. Gorgeous! Look at that thing. How do you want to load them? How do you want to load them, Juan?
Can you open the door on the side?
I can open the door on the side, I can open the door in the back.
Probably that one's on the side.
Okay. You want to put one on the back too, so we can balance that weight a little? Juan is the man with the plan, and the Kubota to go with the plan. What has he got? What is that, an SVL 97-2? Can't tell, it's so caked in mud. That means it's earning its keep. Should we put all 3 back and tip them down, put them in the front and tip them? Is that what you were thinking? I want to do your plan.
Tip that one first and then the other 2 this side.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
I'm
Just harvesting some black dirt that I have on site. Looks pretty black to me. And I'm going to oversize the hole, loosen up the soil, soften it up, and then I'm going to incorporate some of this back in before I go ahead and plant that tree. What I'm really trying to do is loosen up that soil below that tree and enough area around that tree, and not just putting organic material back in place because that can create root rot, but I want to just to have a nice black soup mix so that the tree can have a little bit, can search out organics, but not just run into a wall of just pure, you know, it's got its own way to find stuff. To make it soft enough for future growth and expansion as well. It can stay on, but let's just peel it back. No, I want to add material around it because I don't want this to be. It's gonna sink for one. I loosened up the bottom pretty good, so the bottom is pretty soft underneath this tree.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah, grow it. Grab a shovel. We'll get the backside done.
Because that way it's not gonna. If anything, we can push it back that way, but we don't want it leaning back that way. We gotta push it back this way.
Right. Let me get up here a little higher. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got it? I'm gonna come in the side to get it. Don't fall apart on you, tree.
I'd say it's a little deep, but yeah. Yeah, like if you want it this way.
Remember, we're trying to
went right there, but we got this whole back end, we gotta fill it then.
Oh, that one scoop didn't go good, did it? Nope. Oh, that's a bad scoop. Yeah. But everybody screws up every now and then, don't they? One thing I learned is if you don't try, you never figure out the best way to do something. So sometimes you try a way and it doesn't work. Sometimes you try a way and it works way better than you ever thought it would. Well, when I tipped the bucket the one way, that's the way that didn't work. So now I know a better way to do it. It's not that way. Install the mulch. I use the combination of my skid loader and my Toro multi-force with the mulch force dump bucket on it. What I found works best was the multi-force allows me to get into those tight areas that the skid loader just can't go without doing some damage and destroying the turf below it. The multi-force worked perfectly for getting into those inside of the fence and in between the plants, and so yeah, it worked out great. All right guys, well, we are far from completely done, but we've got a good jump start on it. The multi-force mulch force sure comes in handy when you got to get in areas that the skid loader can't and you just don't want to make a big mess. But trees are in, looking good. Got to water them every single day. But here we go, tree and plant mulch day. She's done. All right guys, let's just check out how things are growing. It's been about 5, maybe even 6 weeks since I planted those trees that that you've seen in the video. And here's an update on how they're doing. This tree right here was basically planted with modified swamp goo. Nothing special, just the nastiest dirt that I could find that was blick and black and rich in organic content. But let's check out the growth on these just to see how she's doing. Like when we look at this, that's all new growth just in the last 5 or 6 weeks. And I planted the 3 trees on the outside of the fence with modified swamp goo, and then just for a compare and contrast, I planted 2 on the inside with special black dirt, pulverized screen black dirt mixed with sand. And I really can't tell the difference. They're all doing good. They get a lot of water. I'd say if anything that made the biggest difference in the world is just how much I water them. Look at even my little arborvitae that I planted got happy balls. They were very sad, and now they're very happy. They're all full of happy balls. But boy, those trees are popping. That's a lot of growth. That tree is a very happy tree. It's a very happy tree. Now let's take a look at the one inside. That's swamp goo tree, and that is modified pulverized screen black dirt tree right there. So, well, I hope whatever you guys are planting pops for you guys. And that's it for this one. God bless you guys. Go get them. And thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later.